Cancer, welcome back. Divine Essence Tarot. Let's take a look at what you guys have going on for this weekend. What are you guys doing? What are you up to? How are you feeling? All right, let's take a look, Cancer. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors. Please shine the light on what we need to see for Cancer this weekend. Let's take a look. For Cancer, Spirit, happiness hater. Somebody's hating on you. Somebody's hating on my Cancers this weekend. You could be in a happy relationship, or even if you're not in a relationship, the relationship that you have within, with yourself, if you're single. Somebody's hating on that this weekend. There's somebody who watches you. They could watch you on social media, or they could be a part of your inner circle, okay? And you could know who this is, Cancer. You can know exactly who I'm talking about. This is somebody who claps for you in your face, but behind your back, they talk shit. And they also, they throw shade. They throw shade. They definitely throw evil eye energy towards you because they see that you're content and you're living your best life, whether it's with someone or alone. They don't have that within themselves, and they may not have a relationship, so they hating on the fact that you have one, that you're happy in, you understand? And if you're single, they wish that they could be content and not have to feel that they need someone else to feel complete. Like, you stand on your own. You don't need anybody. In fact, you're one of these people, Cancer, that being alone brings you peace and solace and solitude, and you love it, and it's beautiful, and you definitely would rather be alone than be around phony, fake people. So you're not one of those people that needs a crowd whatsoever. And so this person hates on that, and they could be definitely watching you and sending evil eye energy towards you this weekend. Tell me more, Spirit. Ego says hurt ego getting in the way of a relationship. Hurt ego. Somebody, right? In your energy, I feel like it's not you. You could be in a relationship with them. Doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a friend. This could be a coworker. This could be family. But the relationship that you have with them, maybe you had to sever it. You had to walk away from it. And they're feeling bad because they know that their ego was exactly what ruined this connection that you guys had. And I feel like it was something strong, and it was something that you both, wanted to hold on to, but you had to go your separate ways. And it's because of this person having a false sense of pride. And this weekend, you might hear from this person. You might get a call or a text from them, or you might just feel their energy. You could feel, because you're someone, Cancer, who is a water sign and who is very intuitive. You have the way that you feel people, and the way that you can read a room, okay? And the way that you're in tune with yourself, with your own emotions and others, is on a whole nother level. So you could literally feel this person's energy. You could feel them wanting to talk to you, missing how you guys used to, get along and get on and have conversations and be around each other. They miss that. But their ego was too much. You had to get away from them, I feel. You had to, remove yourself, because this person, they had a false sense of pride. Tell me more. Haunted. They're having memories. This person is, who I'm talking about, they're actually haunted. We just pulled it. It says memories, flashbacks, right? It also says trauma, and it says side effects. But this person, I feel, is haunted by the memory of you. And this weekend, they're going to be really feeling it. And you guys, if you're not talking to this person, this is someone who you're going to feel energetically. You're going to feel them wanting you, craving you, needing your energy, missing you. And, they're thinking of what they did, the part that they played in severing the connection, and the fact that you guys are no longer in contact because of them being toxic. This person is toxic. They let their ego lead them. All right, we're going to put those away. Now we're going to get into the tarot. Okay, let's see what we have for Cancer. Let's see, guys, what else comes out for you for this weekend. Show me what we have for Cancer, Spirit, this weekend. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. This person that's thinking of you heavily and that's in your energy clearly, because they came out immediately as soon as I started reading for you guys. This person, you clashed with them. You see how they're fighting on that card? This is somebody who you had argument after argument, disagreements, drama, fights, confusion. You couldn't, you tried to have regular conversations with them and they were just very combative and angry. This person was angry. Neither one of you could get your point across because this person was just so hard to work with. Definitely hard to work with. Tell me more, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune, but this came reversed. So I'm going to show you guys in the upright. This is what it looks like. Okay. Wheel of Fortune energy is all about, guys, taking a chance. I feel taking a chance and, spinning that wheel. It's all about fate, and things happen in the way that they're supposed to. But this weekend, I feel like that person, that's the person we're talking about that's in your energy, they know that at this time, you're unwilling to restart this and to revisit this. You're not in the energy of wanting to reconnect with them at this time. All right? Okay. Tell me more about what's going on with Cancer this weekend, Spirit. You're feeling stuck. You could be feeling like you don't know whether you should talk to this person, don't talk to them, call them, don't call them. I feel like you're missing them as well, and you're missing the connection, but you're not making any moves whatsoever. This weekend, you won't be moving towards them, that's for sure. They're not going to hear from you, okay? And also, if they were to call you, I feel like you're already have your back turned, and you see how this character here, they're moving away to calmer waters. That's you. You have to remove yourself. This came reversed. So what it's saying is your back is still turned. You're not making a move towards this person. You're going to let this thing play out. And I feel like you're going to let the universe, your attitude on it is like, I'm going to let it play out the way it's going to play out. Let the universe figure it out. Okay. Tell me more about this, Spirit, about the Six of Swords, because this is the energy you're in here. Empress. Big Empress. Okay, you're someone who's highly intuitive, which I already said in the beginning. Highly intuitive, you are independent. You're someone who goes out and gets it. You don't wait for anybody to help you, okay? You help yourself. Not only that, you're a mother figure or a father figure. Remember, there's no gender in tarot. Very nurturing, very caring, loving. I mean, you would give the shirt off your back. If you can help somebody, you will. But you also are highly intelligent, you let your intuition lead you, and you're not one of these people who, I'm getting, your worth, okay? Cancer, you know exactly who you are, you know your worth, and you're not in the energy this weekend to let anybody, see how she's sitting on her throne, take you off of your throne, okay? You're sitting in Empress energy, which is super high vibrational, high frequency. You're very particular about who you have around you. You're not just going to sit with anybody. Nobody can just sit with you. You pick your people. You don't let people pick you as a friend. You literally are very calculated with who is allowed to enter your world. You're very, very cautious and very protective of yourself, which you should be. And I mean, you're the Cancer. Of course you're protective, right? But yeah, this is the energy that you're in this weekend. You are, and you see all that yellow in the background, optimistic. You're usually in a good mood. You're optimistic. You look at the glass half full instead of half empty, when it comes to life. And you're not letting this person's negativity or toxicity move you. You're not. What's the advice? What's the advice for Cancer? Yeah. So we have the Eight of Wands, which are usually messages and communication. This came reversed, guys. So this means that if this person was to reach out to you, if this person was to text you, call you, or try to connect with you in some way, you are blocking this, okay? There's a delay when it comes to reconnecting with this person because you're just not for it. You're not for it. They're not on your level. You know that. And you're not going to let anyone come in and with their bad energy and take you down a notch, take you down with them. All right. I love you guys.